1996. Owen is a lonely young boy who doesn't fit in with the other kids in his class. His older self narrates to the viewer about how he lives with his mother Brenda and father Frank. Owen is seen staring at a television screen, captivated by a television series called The Pink Opaque, a fantasy program involving teenage protagonists Isabel and Tara, who battle monsters in a mysterious realm. Owen is 12 years old in 7th grade. He approaches a 9th grader named Maddie, who is reading a guidebook to The Pink Opaque. They slowly bond over the series, with Owen finding the lore of the show rather complex, but he still ends up becoming obsessed with the show and finds it to be his solace from the outside world.
7th. God, you're a baby.
Owen asks Brenda if he can have a sleepover at another kid's house, not telling her he is going to Maddie's house to watch more of The Pink Opaque with her friend Amanda. They watch an episode involving a monstrous-looking ice cream man.
He never went away.
Later, after Amanda leaves, Maddie lets Owen stay, but has him sleep in the basement hidden for fear that her abusive stepfather might do something. 1998. Owen is now in 9th grade. Brenda has gotten sick with a terminal illness, and Owen worries about living with Frank since they do not have a close relationship, and Frank doesn't understand his son's interests. Owen approaches Maddie by the bleachers at school, where he learns that she stopped talking to Amanda because a rumor was spread that Maddie touched Amanda's breast, and she has now joined the cheer squad. Maddie still watches The Pink Opaque to escape her reality. She also lets Owen know that she likes girls, and when she asks him what he likes, he simply says he likes TV shows. Owen's parents enforce a curfew that prevents him from hanging out with Maddie, so she tapes episodes of the show for him and gives him detailed summaries and descriptions of the show's mythology. After he is all caught up, Owen visits Maddie so they can watch the last episode together. The next morning, Maddie decides she is going to run away from home since she feels she can no longer live there. She invites Owen to join her and comes up with a plan for him to sneak out, but he chooses not to join her.
Can't let me go with her. I don't want to leave my home.
Owen narrates that the following year, Brenda succumbs to her illness. Within the same month, Maddie disappeared from home without a trace, with only a burning television left in her backyard. Not long after, The Pink Opaque is cancelled. 2007. Owen now works in a movie theater. He accidentally walks in on his manager having sex with another employee, then later offers to get Owen in with her, but he does not connect with anybody at his job.
Please, just make eye contact with me.
He still lives with Frank and supports him. While walking home from work, he sees an odd vision of what looks like TVs stacked on top of one another, with wiring sticking out while static plays. There are also burnt pages of a guide to The Pink Opaque. At the grocery store, Maddie finds Owen after a long time away. He goes to hug her.
Maddie? Where have you been?
And she tells him they need to talk privately. They go to a bar and watch a musical performance while Maddie tries to explain her whereabouts to Owen. She asks him if he has begun to experience a distortion of reality, where he cannot tell his real life from what he sees on TV. Maddie tells him that she has been inside the world of The Pink Opaque and can help Owen get there too. She asks if he remembers what happened in the final episode.
Will you tell me where you've been all these years?
I've been there. Inside the show.
Owen goes home and rewatches the show's last episode. In it, the show's villain, Mr. Melancholy, a sinister being with a face and head like the moon, has kidnapped Tara and cut her heart out.
They cut out her heart.
Isabel is also taken, where she is poisoned and imprisoned in Mr. Melancholy's realm after she is buried alive. Suddenly, Owen becomes horrified and appears to be pulling himself inside the television before Frank pulls him out. Owen revisits Maddie in an inflatable stardome, where she delivers a monologue explaining how she tried to live a normal life, but she kept feeling stuck and alone no matter where she was. She paid another teenager to bury her alive, which is how she was able to enter the Pink Opaque and pick up where the show ended. Maddie brings Owen to a football field where she invites him to join her by being buried alive, but he shoves her down and runs away, where he goes home to find Frank suffering a stroke. Owen then narrates that he never saw Maddie again after that. 2010, the movie theater closes down, and Owen's manager brings him to the fun center in town. Frank passes away after a second stroke, leaving Owen alone in the same house. He then decides to re-watch The Pink Opaque, now that it is available for streaming, but when he watches the episode with the ice cream monster, it is a lot cheaper and cheesier than Owen remembers. 2030, Owen is now in his 40s, appearing frail and sickly because he cannot afford his medication. He joins his co-workers for a birthday party celebration for a group of kids, but he suffers a breakdown and screams hysterically before yelling nonsensically. Owen locks himself in the bathroom while his manager tries to calm him down. Owen has another vision where he cuts his chest open with a box cutter and pulls it open, revealing images of the Pink Opaque inside him. He then walks back out onto the floor, apologizing to the patrons for his freak-out. But nobody seems to hear or notice him.
I'm sorry about before.